Yo, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
Chilling.
What's up, man? It's your boy Sonny Martel, originally from South Bend, Indiana, currently reside in Naptown. It's time to speak on it, man.
Speak on it, TV. What's up? It's the host with the Holy Ghost, Lamont Stokes, and it's time to speak on it. Yeah, I got Southwest Sonny in the building, or what do I call you now, man?
I mean, Sonny Martel, South Bend Sonny, aka King CannaSoul.
That's what it do, man. Yeah. So, what I say, Southwest? I
You said Southwest. You must have been watching
They call it, they call it
Southwest T. South Bend Sonny.
Oh, man. But yeah, man, so let's start it off, man. Where you get the name from, Sonny Martel?
Sonny Martel, actually, I used to go by Tail Ross back in the day.
Okay.
A lot of people that know me back in the day, they'd be like, Tail Ross. I really had to, when I changed my name, I had to kind of reinvent myself because they like, who the heck is Sonny? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sonny I was raised by my grandparents.
Okay.
My grandfather raised me.
Yeah.
My grandfather and my grandmother, and when he passed away the end of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So his nickname was Sonny.
Ah.
So and he had a nickname of South Bend Sonny as well.
Oh, wow.
So his nickname was Sonny. So what I did is I put his name before mine so I can always remember him. So as I become more successful in life, it's still adding on to his legacy and the things that he fought for. So Sonny Martel it's a deep thing. It ain't come from a lot of times, which I hate when us as brothers or as us as a people name ourselves after old mob characters and stuff like that. They're like, oh, that's Sonny from Gun. No, I'm not.
It has nothing to do with that. So this actually got roots in it. It's actually
deep rooted. It's actually my grandfather. You know what I mean? So I try to when he died, I'm a leader in my family, and I just wanted to kind of take on that role and responsibility. That's big shoes to fill. So I'm just trying to be an extension of him and represent him in the right way.
I love that. Okay, and then was he in the music? Did he do it?
No, he didn't. I mean, he loved jazz and blues and things like that, but he really wasn't into the music in terms of creating music. It's just kind of something that was just in me. Like I can trace my roots, but I look over and I'm like, man, it ain't like I got a bunch of family who, you know what I mean? I probably got somebody somewhere that did something. I remember my pops used to date a Staples, one of the Staples singers back in the day or whatever. So back before Chicago. No, he did, 100%. You know what I mean? Okay. But back in the day, 80s, you know what I mean, or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, for me, music is just something that was just in me. Out in school, in elementary, high school, I was in show choir and concert choir, even when it wasn't cool. They called it the Glee Club. You know what I mean? But those are things that shaped me. And then the last few years of high school, I also was in church choir as well. So I did a lot of singing, and rap was just always in me. I was born in '84, so it's like that's around the time hip hop was starting to get its feet and its legs, and it was very new. So we in a game now with music where it ain't no age on it or nothing like that, and we grew up on this, so it's a different thing. So now you're getting a different wave of a person because even with hip hop, it was something that was, when it was there, a lot of people was older, they didn't understand it.
It was
a lot of people, now that people are older now, grew up on that. Yeah. So now we're looking at it like, this is a thing now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we grew up, it's all our life, really.
That's amazing, too. Speaking of hip hop, I gotta shout out my dude Gino for doing that. Hip Hop Turns 50, because hip hop is 50 this year. So shout out to Gino with Hip Hop Turning 50. We got that whole concert coming. Got to do a shameless plug real quick, but we got that whole concert coming. Understand, Speakazoids, the only way you can see Rakim is at Hip Hop Turns 50. That's the only way. Now, you know who Rakim is, though.
Legend.
And it's look, LL Cool J got a show, and Rakim is not on that show. All kind of other people got that show.
Rakim is one of the most lyrical.
Only person that got him is Gino. So this is what you come from.
Shout out Gino. Shout out Gino for that.
Got to.
Sure.
Yeah, so okay, we started from the past, now we gonna go to the present, man. So you was telling me about how you was doing music. Let's talk about the new project that's out right now. What are you calling it?
King CannaSoul is the project. This is a beautiful thing to me because I created my own genre of music.
Come on.
It's called CannaSoul, cannabis infused music.
Wow.
It ain't just all about the playing, it's more of the feeling that you get. You know what I mean? And we talk about, self-medication and things like that.
But you said it's Friday. I'm gonna get you high today.
Right. but check this out though. Unlike Smokey and Craig, we ain't sitting on the porch. We out here, with some motion and we business owners and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it ain't just the cannabis side of, because you could look at that movie, it was a comedy, classic movie, Salute the Cube and all that.
Yeah.
But that's two black men, they chilling, funny stuff going on in the hood, a lot of things we can relate to, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. But I'm coming more from an angle of not just about smoking cannabis and things like that. I'm what you call a cannabis enthusiast.
Okay.
I'm look at it from more of the business aspect of things. I do apparel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah. This is one of the CannaSoul collections. This is the King CannaSoul.
Nice. It's amazing. Where can we get it from?
You can get it at shopelevatedavenue.com.
One more time.
ShopElevatedAvenue.com. That's
Nice.
my company. Elevated Avenue is my business as well. I own a few businesses.
Nice.
I'm really huge and business oriented because I want to take away the stigma of certain things. Like, they think, you're talking about this. No, if you listen to the album, I'm talking about some hard times. I'm talking about some things I went through as a child. I'm talking about the things I go through now. I'm talking about the happiness of being a father. I'm talking about the happiness of being a husband and being able to instill those things. And I'm really trying to change the frequency of music. In our music, it's too much talking about, shooting, killing each other. These young boys wouldn't know nothing about a switch if they didn't hear it in the music.
Hey, man, speak on it.
So we got to talk about social programming. All this stuff is social programming, and a lot of people say how responsible this from the higher ups to here. So we got to get it back to, early 90s from Public Enemy. That was mainstream at one point in time,
Yes.
So for me, I'm more so delivering a vibe and a feeling with the music, you know what I mean? I'm not just saying anything, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, our words as weapons, the power of the tongue, you can help accountable for the things that you say. I'm not a young man, you know what I'm saying? I'm 39 years old and I'm not afraid, they say it's a young man's game. No, it's a wise man's game.
Speak on it.
You know
I love that.
So for me, being older and wiser, when you know better, you do better.
And I'm gonna say this. What you saying, it's a wise man's game. I gotta be wise right now and take a commercial break. So we be right back after these messages. Holla at your boy.
Hey, it's your girl Patrice Stokes. I got one question for you. Are you ready to get elevated with poetry, vendors, music, food, and prizes? Well, look no further. Join us at Spoken Word Elevated, first Wednesdays of each month at the AMP at 16 Tech from 6 to 9 p.m., where we elevate art, culture, and therapy. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Just search Spoken Word Elevated. Tickets are $15 in advance, $20 at the door, and remember, our mission is to change the world one word at a time. So stay connected, follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok pages, share the love, and bring a friend. See you there.
What up? If you're not here, you need to be here. You need to get here. First Wednesday of every single month down at the AMP. You're missing it if you're not here.
Alkaline Water, and this is Brittany. We're over here going to do Taste the Difference.
Hi, this is Torian Longino with Speak On It Fashion, and with this segment today, I would like to talk about Miami Swim Week, the famous swim week that every model loves every year that embodies Miami as a whole, and it is perfect for new models who want to get into runway, who aren't super tall or super thin, and yeah, I would love to talk about it with you guys. Have you ever been to Miami Swim Week or know anybody who has?
I have not.
I want to go now though.
I know a few girls that have done it before, but I've never personally been. But it looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, it does look like a lot of fun. I've always wanted to do it, and hopefully we all get to do it one day. So check out Miami Swim Week. Look at all the agencies that you would like to apply for and all the fashion shows you'd like to be in, because you will have a chance. Thank you so much for Speak On It Fashion.
Are you listening?
Yo, it's your girl Fusion Fit Warrior. Welcome to Speak On It Fitness. I'm here to give you a couple of tips and tricks on what you can do to get that body right, okay? First of all, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am Ailisha Tevis. I am a fitness coach, personal trainer here in Indianapolis area and online if you need it. I also do have a fitness class that you can join at the Indianapolis Urban League for the free. Of course, on Tuesday, 6 to 7, hit me up for more information if you want to join. It's called Toot Your Glutes Workshop, and that's what we're doing. Tooting your glutes, trying to make them bigger and rounder, and snatching in that waist. You already know. So listen, this is one thing I want to tell you that I always tell my clients. I want you to start tracking what you are eating, right? Because how do you know what you're putting in your body if you ain't tracking it? How do I track that, coach? Well, you track it by using my fitness pal. Find me at Fusion Fit Warrior on Instagram and on Facebook. I'll talk to y'all later.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it come for your kingdom and your honor, through your spirits and your son. Spread the ox out, spread the ox out, spread the ox out. Spread the ox out, spread the ox out, spread the ox out.
Oh, I think they hate me. My babe tea. Ain't no pardons in the garden if you snake me. You can't break me. Tryna chase me. When it's rocky, I move ASAP, you can't break me. I'm fine, I got my feet up. I ain't never scared, gon' put my heat up. I was outside and try no re-up. Where my ops at, God gon' eat up. Ain't nothing free up. Lock my family up, my mama told the judge he ain't no killer. It's all good, cause on that prison, he already preaching about the healer. Spread the ops out, now the cops out. Facing death, you wanna plea, but you can't cop out. Now you locked out, I promise my God coming back when he do us a problem. Got his attention, but you don't want tension, you don't want the smoke, it's too late, you done got it.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it come for your kingdom and your honor, through your spirits and your son. Spread the ox out, spread the ox out, spread the ox out. Spread the ox out, spread the ox out, spread the ox out.
What's your intentions? I see your screws and your wrenches. You tryna break up the business, ruin my witness, spreading your lies and opinions. You don't deserve my attention, you's a pretender. We were so used to the code that my mama gave birth to a winner. Put all the ops on alert that we out in the trenches, and demons do not get forgiveness. Pray for repentance for all my family that's in it. I ain't the truth, I'm a witness. I got some blood on my hands, some dirt on my fingers. You know that I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it. Lord help me kill all my demons. I look in the mirror, I seen them. I had to be in my forced to get an abortion. I pray when I die I can meet them. They want me cheating, telling me open my DMs, eat all this fruit that I'm seeing. I got some people in prison, I need to go see them. And work for the Lord, I would be them. Yeah, I know they won't catch me lacking. See me off in traffic, yeah, I'm packing. Got that apostolic batch, it about that action. Keep them 223s, but Jesus my assassin. If you asking, I'm still 116 until I'm in the casket. I see my ops tryna pop out, they wanna pull every stop out. Wait till my God spin the block and he let off the shots, he gon' air the whole spot out.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it come for your kingdom and your honor, through your spirits and your son. Spread the ox out, spread the ox out, spread the ox out. Spread the ox out, spread the ox out, spread the ox out.
Welcome, valued customer.
Mercy.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say go, then it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run dry when my supply is the king. I run high, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see what you think I'd like for 500 G's. When I could get by and still I provide for my seed. Never having to feed yours when mine wouldn't eat. Real one, play it for a hater. All day, rub it in their face like makeup. Hit the block with the rock like a layup. Ever since no hate dropped the stock, being well. I never gotta sell out. Trust God, you ain't gotta go the hell route. Everybody with the bag and you just might get it. But it's God over money or you just might miss it. Let's go. Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say go, then it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's.
GOM and we glow timing. Going way up like gas prices under Joe Biden. I got God in my soul climbing. If the devil gon' run up on me, I'ma clothesline him. Clutch moments and I don't choke. Yeah, I ain't taking no L's like I don't smoke. Whoa, doing bangers for the lost souls. I keep going like the preacher said he finished, but he won't close. Told him I ain't taking no L's. Holy Spirit knocking repeatedly, ringing bells. I was running from him, I wasn't afraid of hell. Now we laying hands on the managers at hotels. The Holy Spirit just failed. Shit, this wrong word, that's a knee slapper. Lie on me again, you a recapper. Stick to the vine, I'm a tree sapper. Stay on my lane like a street hazard.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say go, then it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's.
God over money, God over money, God over money, God over money, no God over cash, God over plans, God over money, God over money, no ass. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. What? Another level, we gon' ride on the devil now. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. Let's go. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. Oh, we go to work. We go to work, we go to work, we go to work now, we go to work, we go to work, we go to work, God over money now.
Sock de Dame, stylish, provocative. Need to update your wardrobe? Fall in love with our vibrant fedoras, elegant dresses, jazzy shoes, and more. Express your glow from head to toe with Sock de Dame's intimate experience. Place your order on sockdedameboutique.com. Use the code SPEAK15 to get a 15% discount. Also, connect with us on Instagram and Facebook. Sock de Dame, where your creativity begins.
Good afternoon, good evening. This is another episode of Build a Buzz. This is Melissa Shaw with Our Generation, where we educate, empower, and inspire. And I am coming to you with some more reasons why it's important to have legal services. Last week we went over a few reasons, but I'm going to continue to go over more. Sometimes when we have a business, we forget about certain components of a business where we need to have lawyer services. We need a contract reviewed. A vendor sells you defective merchandise and you need to get that taken care of. You know, sometimes we get stuff and it's not right. How do we handle it? We try to fight it ourselves, but how oftentimes do we get pushed to the side? But if they have a lawyer that will reach out to them, how much more will you get further in the process? What if we need a patent or an invention? How do you know if you should be a sole proprietor, LLC, or become incorporated? These are questions that we need to be able to talk to an attorney about. And I'm here to help you be able to connect with those resources for a minimal fee. It's easy to be able to put in your budget, and we will continue to talk on weekly on what that looks like. So again, this has been Build a Buzz, and this is Melissa Shaw with Our Generation, where we educate, empower, and inspire. And check me out every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on radio.speakonitmedia.com to catch my live show. Have a good one.
back at it. It's the host with the Holy Ghost, Lamont Stokes, and I'm down with Sonny Martel, man. And we also talking about that King CannaSoul, man. So, yeah, man, you was just telling us being a wise man and how, you know, people were saying it was a young man's game, but it's a wise man's game.
It's a wise man's game. You know, you even got to think in history of music, who really controlled the sound in the game. There's people in their mid-30s and 40s who really controlled the sound because they were doing all the writing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So with understanding that, it's like, you know, as a people, especially as black people, they want to put us in a thing where, oh, no, you should stop doing this. What that is telling people to give up on their dreams.
Ooh.
For me, when I look around, the people that I might have started with or the people that was doing music or things or pursuing their dreams when we were younger aren't doing it anymore. You know, life get to you, though, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that life ain't hard. We all went through tough times and stuff like that. I just wanted to keep my head down and be an example for people that, look, it don't matter where you at in life, you can still do what you need to do and never give up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, speaking of doing what you need to do, man, let's talk about the future now, man. You have something happening today.
Yeah.
What's happening today?
Today is the release of King CannaSoul. Yeah, so, I love it.
Yeah, man. So
King CannaSoul, man. This is my best project to date. This is my first. Now, like I said, one day we're gonna have CannaSoul as a genre that people can choose. But in the meantime, it's under the R&B soul category. CannaSoul is really derived. Every genre of music is derived from something else. This is more R&B, soul, hip hop. You know, with a little blues, jazz, you know, I got live instruments on some of my songs, you know, live guitar and things like that. I really put a lot into this project, man, you know, especially with the singing. I gave you that singing background earlier because I was really rapping the whole time anyway, but we came from an era before like a Nelly or, you know, well before Drake. It wasn't, but they were, but those were, they did it in a different way. They weren't necessarily accepting rappers that singing like that until Kanye came with the 808s and Heartbreak. T-Pain wasn't really rapping, but he came with that sound, and then you got Drake and he took it somewhere else, and you got, you know, so for me, I look at it like I'm just trying to give them something. I need to get that soul. We got to put the soul back in the music. I'm talking about love in this music. I'm talking about loving my woman in this music. It ain't F that B or this, you know what I mean?
Nothing disrespectful.
Nothing disrespectful. It's all about love. We need to get back into the love in music. That's the music that I know you grew up on, and that's the music when I was younger. I grew up on 90s R&B though.
Speak on it.
You know what I mean? And a lot of the music you're gonna hear hints and things that make you remember the Jagged Edges, the 112s, and the Jodeci, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Even that 100% Genuine album was a classic. So I use that along with my skills in rap to be able to put those as a template. But still, I'm able to, after all these years of music, I'm able to home in on my own sound, man. And that's the blessing right now, is because when people hear it, they're like, man, this don't sound like nothing else. And that's really where I want to take it to. But I want to give people some, now that I got you in that state, you know, you kind of chilling, you vibing. Now let me put some fat on your head as well.
Okay, and now check this out. We need to know, where do we get this thing? How do we get to it? How do we get all the music from it?
You can look me up on anywhere, Apple Music, Spotify. I'm streaming worldwide, whatever you got, whether it's YouTube or anything. Sonny Martel on all platforms. So that's Spotify, Apple, Tidal, anywhere you get your music. Just type in Sonny Martel. That's SONNY. Martel, MARTELL. You can find me on Instagram at South Bend Sunny. You can find me on YouTube, my YouTube page at South Bend Sunny. You can find me on Twitter at South Bend Sunny or Facebook. You can find me on my website, shopelevatedAvenue.com. I got a lot of because not only the music, I'm huge on business, so I push that merch and stuff too. I'm a fashion designer too. You know what I mean? So, you know, I do that too. I got a great team. We put it together, you know what I'm saying? And I believe in strengthening yourself and everything too though. So I turn that into a business too. I also help other artists with their merch. So the reason that I'm in this position right now and I'm able to move the way that I move, you know, what's that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad? One of the things he said, a key to wealth is to be a service to people. You know what I mean? So for me, I provide service for people. Like, not only do I do it for myself, I pass that game down to artists, and I use myself as a template or as an example. Like, oh man, I did it this way. I use this platform. I talked to these people and did that. You know what I mean? And we have, from being able to move like this and being this serious and being this intentional about my movements, I'm able to doors are opening for me like super, super fast, man.
I'm loving that. And look, man, I wish I could talk to you more, but y'all will be able to see new music from me. Just look up like you said, South Bend Sonny, and you can find
Sonny
him.
Martel.
Yeah, Sonny Martel.
South
You
Bend
can
Sonny
find
on
him.
Instagram. Yeah.
Hey, he spoke on it. It's time for y'all to speak on it, man. Y'all keep it locked. It's the host with the Holy Ghost, Lamont Stokes, and we are out.
At the Indiana Farmers Coliseum, starring Rakim,
Follow the leader,
MC Light, Loki, Big Daddy Kane, EPMD, Rob Bass, the Sugar Hill Gang, the Alumni featuring Kwame, Peter Dane, Moni Love, Greg Nice of Nice and Smooth, all live June 18th, 6 p.m. at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum. Tickets on DJChino.net.
Bobby, what you got? Nobody cares about a washed-up boxer. Who you got in the lead? Stallone. Never heard of him. I'm gonna pass. Besides, something big just crossed my desk. Fellas, tell me all about this kung fu I keep hearing all about.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta, back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got her, and yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sucky now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta even when I'm down bad. Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. Still gotta. Still gotta.
Speak on it, TV.